previous class we have seen preparation methods of aldehydes and ketones. In that we talked about some named reactions, like for example Rosenman reduction, Stephen reduction. Rosenman reduction means palladium barium sulfate, that is hydrogenation of acid chlorides to aldehydes, okay, with palladium barium sulfate. That is Rosenman reduction. Stephen reduction is a conversion of nitriles to aldehydes. What is the catalyst in that? SnCl2, HCl with SnCl. Like that we have seen the named reactions, Gutterman-Koch reaction. What we are doing there, hydrocarbons like benzene on reaction with COHCl in the presence of anhydrous AlCl3. So these are all some we have seen yesterday's class. Let us see now some preparation methods of ketones. Okay, some additional methods we'll see here. Right. Ketones can be prepared from acyl chlorides, same like aldehydes also we have seen preparation from acyl chlorides by Rosenman reduction. Same like that. Here also you can synthesize ketones from acyl chlorides, but the reagent we are using here different. That is, when dialkyl cadmium, that is one organometallic compound. It is dialkyl cadmium. When reacts with acyl chlorides, it produces ketones. But dialkyl cadmium, how does it is produced? You will see one preparation method there. Okay, when cadmium chloride is made to react with RMGX. What is RMGX? Grignard reagent. So here, when cadmium chloride reacts with Grignard reagent, produces organometallic compound, that is dialkyl cadmium, R2CD. R2 means two alkyl groups. So dialkyl cadmium. This is produced. Okay. In the first step we are seeing this preparation. So Mg, that is the byproduct. When this dialkyl cadmium is made to react with acyl halides, then ketones are formed. So this is how ketones can be synthesized by treating acyl halides with dialkyl cadmium. And how do you get dialkyl cadmium? By reaction of cadmium chloride with Grignard reagent. So cadmium chloride when reacts with Grignard reagent, then you will get dialkyl cadmium. Okay, let us see one example. CH3 C double bond O Cl. Okay, that is acetyl chloride. Let us take. Okay, acetyl chloride. On reaction with dimethyl cadmium. produces acetone. Produces what? Acetone. Plus CdCl2 plus CdCl2. So this is one preparation method for ketones. Okay, that is from acyl chlorides. Acyl chlorides on treating with the dialkyl cadmium gives ketones. This is one method. Next method, preparation from nitriles. Preparation method, preparation of ketones from nitriles. Now, nitriles on reaction with Grignard reagent, on reaction with the Grignard reagent in ether, it is just solvent there. Then first addition of the Grignard reagent takes place. Addition of the Grignard reagent takes place. Followed by hydrolysis produces ketone. Followed by hydrolysis produces ketones. Okay, so from nitriles you can synthesis ketones by treating with the Grignard reagent. Okay, so let us take one example. Methyl cyanide plus methyl magnesium bromide. Okay, in ether, solvent, it is solvent, gives rise to CH3, C double bond N, MgBr, CH3. This followed by the acid hydrolysis produces ketone, that is here in this case acetone is formed. Okay, acetone is formed. So methyl magnesium bromide. This is methyl cyanide. So cyanides on reaction with the Grignard reagent in ether. First addition product is formed, then followed by hydrolysis you will get ketones. Okay. Next method of preparation of ketones from hydrocarbons. Hydrocarbons in the sense here we will take benzene or substituted benzene compound. That is, you know that when benzene reacts with acyl halides, okay, acyl halides, in the presence of anhydrous aluminium chloride produces what? Alkoxy, that is ketones are produced. Ketones, acyl benzene is produced. Okay. This reaction is nothing but Friedel-Crafts reaction. Friedel-Crafts acylation. What is this reaction? Friedel-Crafts acylation. So example, you take benzene or substituted benzene, no problem. This benzene, okay, on reaction with acetyl chloride with anhydrous AlCl3 produces acetophenone is obtained. Okay, so this reaction is a Friedel-Crafts acylation reaction. So from hydrocarbons we can synthesize aryl ketones also. That is when benzene reacts with acyl halide in anhydrous AlCl3 forms acyl benzene, right? Now benzene, example we are taking, benzene on reaction with acetyl chloride in anhydrous AlCl3 produces acetophenone. This reaction is already you know, this reaction is what? Friedel-Crafts acylation. It is Friedel-Crafts acylation. So preparation of aldehydes and ketones is completed. Now we will go into the properties of aldehydes and ketones. First, let us see physical properties. Now, in physical properties, methanol, nothing but formaldehyde. Okay, formaldehyde is existing as a gas, or it is in gaseous state. Ethanol is volatile liquid, and remaining and other aldehydes and ketones, and ketones are liquids or solids at room temperature. Okay. Similarly, when you consider the boiling point orders, basically aldehydes and ketones boiling points are greater than 1 the comparable molar masses of hydrocarbons and ethers. Now, why their boiling points are when this is the comparable molar masses. Okay. So, why the aldehydes and ketones of comparable molar masses with respect to ethers or hydrocarbons is more? Why? Because with respect to ethers, these compounds are more polar. Okay, more polar means more interactions, more attraction between the molecules compared to the ethers and in hydrocarbons. However, there is no polarity, there is only van der Waals attraction, right? So that's why boiling points of aldehydes and ketones are more, because they are more polar related to that. As well as boiling points of aldehydes and ketones, boiling points of aldehydes and ketones are less than that of alcohols of comparable molar masses. Why? Because even though aldehydes and ketones are polar, alcohols are also polar. But what is the thing is, in alcohols there is more intermolecular hydrogen bonding. That's why the boiling point of comparable alcohols are more than that of the respective aldehydes and ketones. So that is what we are comparing here, boiling point. Compare next solubilities. Lower aldehydes and ketones. Lower aldehydes and ketones means here, for example, formaldehyde, ethanaldehyde and acetone are more soluble in water. They are soluble in water, and as the number of carbons, nothing but alkyl groups, carbon chain increases. Solubility decreases as the hydrophobic nature, as the carbons increases. Hydrophobic means alkyl groups are more, then solubility decreases. And if solubility, remaining other higher aldehydes and ketones, they are more soluble in organic solvents, because alkyl part is more, carbons are more, so they are more soluble in other aldehydes. Higher aldehydes and ketones are soluble in organic solvents. They are soluble in organic solvents. Now, what are organic solvents? Here you can take chloroform or CCl4 or other type of organic solvents you can take. So, lower aldehydes are soluble in water. Higher aldehydes and ketones, they are more soluble in organic solvents. And lower aldehydes, lower carbonyl compounds, lower aldehydes are pungent smelling, or else you can say their odor is pungent. They have pungent odor. Means they are having some little bit of bad odor. It is pungent odor. Whereas the higher aldehydes higher aldehydes have fragrant odor, means they give very good smell, fragrance. They have fragrant odor, very good smelling compounds. Okay, so from physical properties, here we are mainly considered about their state, their boiling points, their solubilities, and their odor, means how they smell. Okay, coming to the states, lower hydrocarbons like methanol, okay, is a gas. Ethanol is volatile liquid, and remaining aldehydes and ketones are liquids or solids at room temperature. Coming to the boiling points, aldehydes and ketones boiling points is more than the hydrocarbons. Why? Because aldehydes and ketones are more polar, more attraction is there compared to the ethers and hydrocarbons, means alkenes, anything with comparable molar mass. Similarly, aldehydes and ketones boiling point is lesser than that of the alcohols. Why they are lesser than alcohols? Because in alcohols, both are polar, there is no doubt, but in alcohols there is more number of hydrogen bondings. There is hydrogen bonding extensive, that's why more boiling point. Coming to the solubility, lower aldehydes and ketones are more soluble in the water. Higher one are soluble in the organic solvents. As the carbons increases, alkyl chain increases, solubility decreases in water. And generally these aldehydes and ketones have characteristic smell, but lower aldehydes are having very pungent odor. Okay, you cannot bear the smell, that is pungent odor. As the carbons are increasing, higher aldehydes and ketones, if you observe, they have fragrant smell. That means they smell similar to that of like flower and all. Okay, flowers like very good smell. They are fragrance equally. Okay, so this is about physical properties of aldehydes and ketones. Next we will see about the chemical properties. Okay, next we will see chemical properties.